And welcome to the stream today where we are here in Mount Scar creating our super awesome mountain. As you can see, we've gotten quite a bit of progress done here, but we're going to finish the backside and get it going. So thank you so much for joining me today here on Twitch. And yeah, so let's sit back, relax, build a little bit, and let's do it. Have I ever tested Scarland with the 1.9 update? Now, if you follow me on the Twitter and the Facebook, and maybe even the Instagram. I forgot if I posted the Instagram too. I may have forgot. Super sorry to the people who follow me there. I love you. I love you so much. I'm so sorry. But anyway, I updated Scarland, but not the original file. I updated the backup of it, and I tested it out with 1.9. I was super excited. I was like, hey, I'm so tired of 1.8. I want updates. I want to try all the fancy new things. And I update it, and it literally cut Scarland in half. Like, say if I'm standing here, like, it cut the mountain, everything above this block was gone. And I'm like, oh, okay, thanks for ruining my world. So I go to my second backup, and then I'm just missing chunks. There's just missing chunks everywhere. I'm just like, a jelly fail, I suppose. I don't know. I was super disappointed because I really do want to update to 1.9, but I'm just having a lot of issues with 1.9. And yeah, I don't know why. Maybe with a newer world, because I've tested it with new worlds, you know, but when I update with Scarland, there are some issues. So hopefully those things get worked out. Hopefully they do. It's very disappointing. I don't understand Mojang and their ways and their things they do. But it's their game, I suppose, so they can not update it and do their thing. But yeah, it would be really nice if there were some updates. Really, really nice. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Would I ever consider doing a throwback series, playing retro games such as Zelda? I actually never played Zelda. I know. Don't throw your arrows at me. But I never had a console growing up to play that on. So maybe I should. It would be like a whole. It'd be like you could watch Scar, like the, you know how you always want to say like if somebody loves Disneyland, they would love to like forget about Disneyland and go experience it for the first time again. It'd be like that. It'd be like experiencing for the first time watching me fail at it. I suppose. Maybe. We'll see. We should make a snow monster in the mountain. Haha, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. I'm so poor at making like creatures in the world. Like, you know, we made our sea monster, which I think was passable. But other than that, I'm pretty awful at making creatures and things. So I don't know. We could try. Noob the Pro's actual on Zelda. Yes, but I would be the noob, and I would need a mentor. I would need a Zelda mentor to follow me and teach me the ways of the Zelda. That'd be very true. Oh my gosh, that'd be yeah. Well, that brings up a whole nother issue. Scarland, I don't know. Maybe you guys can help me with this. For the people who have downloaded Scarland, so the people who've downloaded Scarland, of course, it's up for download. Have you been able to find any structures, any Minecraft generated structures within the world? I have continued to look, and I have never found one. We're about to go on an adventure in Scarland, another adventure, one of our great Scarland adventures. So the Scarland Great Adventures are something where we need to go and look for a particular resource or something along those lines, and it's time. We need pod soil. I've given up the fact that I'll ever find ice spikes, an ice spike biome. Just probably will never happen. Will I ever find a mesa? Probably never. But I do think I can find pod soil. That's a fairly common biome, and I need a donkey. It's time. I need a donkey. I need a friend. Really, just need a friend. And a donkey's gonna be my friend. So, great adventure for donkeys and pod soil. It's a great combination, pod soil and donkeys. It's an interesting dynamic there. Have I ever played BioShock? I love BioShock.
Welcome
BioShock is one
aboard
of
the
my favorite
USS
games.
Good Times. This is your Captain Scar, and I want to thank you for subscribing.
Lindsay Wood, thank you so much for resubscribing. Very much appreciated. Very, very much appreciated. 18 months in a row. That's a lot of months. That's a lot of months right there. I love it. Thank you so much for the support. It's very, very much appreciated. And can we get some sub hype in the chat to thank Lindsay? Very much appreciated. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Cats, you haven't downloaded Scarland. You gotta get on that. You gotta get on that. Gotta get on that. There we go. Get that on there. And let's check our rock supply. Oh, we're doing pretty good. But yeah, I love BioShock. BioShock is one of my all-time favorite games. I've always said that if I was, let me move the microphone just a smidge. If I was game developer, the BioShock series, that style of game genre is something that I would love to work on. I love, one of my favorite genres is kind of a FPS adventure style game. It's like that. That's one of my favorite genres. It's along with like city building and sandbox style, like a Skyrim style game. But yeah, I love BioShock. I've played the first one twice. Yeah, I think I played the first one twice. I've played the third one, Infinite, additional times, but I've never played the second one. I just never had access to that game and never played it. Which I was told I wasn't missing anything, but I assume I probably was. Do I like the Elder Scrolls? I've only played Skyrim of the Elder Scrolls series, but it was one of my all-time favorite games. Have I ever played Terraria? No, I've never played it. I felt like I missed the bus on that game. A lot of people were talking about it, and I'm like, yeah, I'll get to that. And it's been like 4 years or however long that game's been out, and it's like, yeah, I'm still not there. Still not there. And I'm like, at this point, I feel like the train has left the station. Do something with Blender. I learned Blender back in 2012. It was after Captain Sparkles posted those awesome animations back then. It's really inspiring. So I wanted to do something in animation. Now I didn't want to do music videos like he did, and that's not really my thing. I wanted to do like short stories with animation back in 2012. So I learned Blender. Then I spent the rest of the year in the hospital, and then I kind of got off that kick, which I kind of regret not continuing. But there's always another day. Back then there wasn't any like short story like Minecraft. Now there's quite a bit of that stuff, but I thought it could be something different from the normal kind of music video stuff. Would be like short kind of fun stories within Minecraft that you could do, maybe like a minute, 30 seconds. But I just wasn't able to get that done that year. Building mountains with Scar. Anyone else building a mountain? I hope so. I hope so. So as you can see, once we get this section complete, then we're going to take a minute. We're going to look at it from behind a little bit, from the front to the side, get all the angles, making sure everything is looking good. Now, did anybody go to PAX, the PAX going on right now in San Antonio, I believe? Anybody go to that? Anybody go to that? It looks like a fun PAX. So this is the second year that PAX has been in San Antonio. I was like PAX South, I believe. It looks like a really fun PAX. And what I mean fun is it looks less crowded, way more relaxed. PAX Prime? That's the one, or just PAX Seattle is the one I just know it by is. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy time. It's almost to the point where it's just not fun. There's just so many people like everywhere. It kind of smells a little bit. There's just so many people, just like an unnatural amount of people in one spot, which gets kind of stressful. But in San Antonio, it looks way more relaxed. Like everybody's having a good time, chilling around, doing their thing. So it looks like a fun PAX. Maybe someday that's the PAX I will go to. I don't think I would go to PAX East. I mean, it's in Boston. It's way too cold for me at this time of year. If it was in the summer, I would perfectly be willing to go. But I don't do well in cold weather anymore. Like my muscles just like, they get cold and they're like, nope, we're done. We're done, Scar. You will wake us up tomorrow. They're like, no. What phone do I own? I own the iPhone 6 with the plus, the big screen. I love it. Good times. Where did I get my name? I got it from the super awesome name factory. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Put this along there. So one thing we talked about last week was when we do this, we never leave designs like this. See how the stone comes down here and it's flush with the dirt? That looks awful in my opinion. So always like pack it in. Always make it, you know, 1 block above, 1 block below, 1 block inward like this. Never leave blocks like that. It's just, just not good. If you wanted to, you know, continue the stone upwards a little bit, you could do something like this, but then always remember to kind of pack it in like that. So it just gives it a little bit, you know, a feeling that it's kind of within the dirt. So not things like this, because then it's flush once again. Always try to keep things looking like it's kind of growing out of the dirt. Good times with phone. What's my favorite biome? Ooh, good question. Oh, great question. I would say it's probably the mesa. And if you can find one of those very, very awesome Bryce Canyons within the mesa, that is the gold. That is gold right there. That's the coolest biome in Minecraft, in my opinion. I also really like some of the beta terrain generation before Minecraft's full release. There was way more like variations in style and detail. You fear Bob is climbing up the mountain, David? Well, I assume that is probably the case, my friend. I assume that is definitely probably the case. He's probably hanging up here. Probably, yeah. I can just see him right now, just plotting against us in his ways. You know how Bob is. You know. Looks pretty good. Let me bring this down like that. There we go. See, this is that spot right there I was talking about. Trying to make sure those are all covered up, and I think that looks good. That looks good. How are we gonna get back up? Oh no, we're going down. Oh shoot, oh gosh, it's a whole thing now. It's a whole thing. We just, I want to look at it from, you know, a distance, but the problem is it's dark out, so it's gonna be a little bit more difficult. But, oh yeah, hello there. It's starting to look like a mountain. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's definitely getting there. So that's good. I think we're making some progress finally. This is like the hardest terrain to get around. I don't know how much exploring you guys have done, but it's very difficult sometimes. I put so many plants and rocks and trees. It's like I can't get around anywhere. Where is the Forest Season 2? I haven't had a chance to check it out yet. I've been told that there is a bunch of new content and there's been a big update. So yeah, I definitely want to check that out. We might throw it up on the stream just to get a feel for it, see if it's worth jumping into a new season with it. I definitely had some of the most fun I ever had on YouTube playing that, so definitely would be fun. How often do I work on Scarland and how? I spent probably 6 hours yesterday working on Scarland. I'm getting a bunch of projects ready in the background of the Scarland transportation renovation. So yeah, I've been spending a lot of time clearing land, just getting things set up, doing a lot of like planning, and it's taken a lot of time. Usually what I like to do, and this wasn't the case this time, is when I finish a project and I do the tour, I do the download, things like that. That gives me about 2 weeks usually of time to work within the world and get it ready for the next project. But unfortunately, I was pretty sick this winter during Christmas that I wasn't able to do that. The videos of tours, the videos of 360, all that stuff went up, but there was no time to work on the other stuff, like getting new projects underway. Now that I'm feeling a little bit better, I'm working on not only making new videos, but getting new projects ready, which takes all day. So yeah, right now I'm working in Scarland all day and other like test worlds and stuff. On a normal time, it's probably like an hour, 2 hours every day, a little bit, just getting this and that ready for projects. Can we show the stats for Scarland? Yeah, I think that actually shows up in the download. Let's take a look here. Where's the days? I know it used to say on here how many days you've been in Scarland. Let's take a look. They might have changed it in an update recently. It used to say somewhere on here. Let's check stats. see. I know these stats have reset a couple times. These aren't like fully official stats because they've reset with updates and stuff like that. This is kind of funny. Let's see. Times mined. Look at how much dirt. Look at all that dirt. Oh my gosh. 257,000 times. Items crafted. Oh, that must be for coarse dirt. That must be for coarse dirt. What's this time? Items used. Oh my gosh, that's so much dirt. Oh, that's awesome. How many bobs have we killed? Oh, bobs. Bobs. There it is. We've killed 1,500 creepers. Boom. Oh, 23 days. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been playing on this world for 4 years. 4 years I've been playing on this world, so it's kind of crazy. There we go. Getting that all set up. Beautiful, beautiful, wonderful, awesome. Nice. So let's see. Let's bring this up a little bit more. There we go. Cut that out of there. Nice. You should make a jelly pixel art. Oh, that's right. Claire would be very upset with that many Bob killed. Ooh. I mean, screenshots, pictures to her, maybe. I think that would probably be best. Come back into the stream at 29 minutes, and around 29 minutes, screenshot how many why don't we just do it now? Let's do it now. Screenshot this and send it to her on Twitter. I love it. Wonderful. All right, let's get back to work. All right, let's see what we've got here. Oh my gosh, there's a rogue dirt block up there, and it's hurting me inside. It's hurting the continuity of the mountain. We have compromised the continuity of the mountain with that one dirt block right there. Please a tutorial. Answer tutorial. Tutorial of what, my friend? A tutorial of what? Please tell me, I must know. A tutorial of what? Stop killing Bob. Please tell me, I want to know. I want to know what the tutorial you want me to do is. Oh, hey, new series I want to work on soon. It's called Life in the Bunker. The super awesome developers sent me a code for it, and it's all about kind of you're kind of the warden of the bunker. So it's kind of like Prison Architect in a way. And you just kind of take care of this bunker underground that these people are living in. And it looks super fun, and I'm looking forward to playing it. So yeah, definitely look forward to that because I think we'll have some fun playing that. The mountain has been compromised. Oh, the station terraforming, you reminded me. I completely forgot that we were going to plan on doing that. This mountain is just taking a little longer. Yes, next week for sure. We're working on that. Not next week, tomorrow, my friend. Tomorrow. All right. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. There he is doing his inspecting. Making sure everything is up to code. Where is that dirt block? Oh, hardcore parkour didn't work out. Got style, welcome to the stream. I'm doing great. How are you? Cloud Miner, we'll see you in an hour. We'll see you. By about an hour, we'll probably be all getting ready, close to be doing our maximum overdrive or override, something like that. It's a fun little game. We'll have fun with it. Will we be working on the transportation system in future builds? Yes. So Gabe, what we're going to be working on is once we get the stations arranged, we'll probably do about 1 or 2 more things in that nature on YouTube, and then we're going to take the rest to Twitch. Just to keep things, fresh and new, moving on and stuff like that. Yeah, so we have quite a bit to do with the transportation system, but it's not going to impact the main projects. So once we get the main projects underway, and that's a new house to start with. Oh, there it is. There it is. There's the Bob stats on Twitter. I like that. Once we get the main projects going, we're still going to continue the transportation system. There we go. Looking good. Nice. I'm loving that. And I'm feeling like it's a little bit time to work on the snow. I feel like it's Glacier Hype, maybe? Glacier Hype? I think it is. I love the snow. I love the snow. I live next to like a gigantic mountain, actually multiple mountains. There's Mount Hood over there, and there's Mount St. Helens just yonder back there, and there's a bunch of like Three Sisters, all those good things. Let's see, let me grab this, let me grab that. I haven't been up there in a long time, to the mountains because of oxygen and things. But I love like glaciers, snow, stuff like that. As long as I'm not getting cold these days, I love it. I like to look out at the snow. Kind of take it all in. There we go. So when I build stuff in Minecraft, lately I've been kind of on a snow kick. Quite a few of my future projects are going to involve snow. There we go. Cut that in there. Let me grab a little bit of this, and we're clear for launch. Oh, we almost fell. Don't worry, we got it. I'm trying to read the chat, and I'm working. I'm okay. This is impressive. Yes, it is a new mic. Hopefully, it sounds okay to you. I'm reading the chat, and I'm also like walking on the scaffold. Look at the skills right here. Look at the skills. Look at my walking skills. Look, reading the chat. Look at this. Nearly a 5-year anniversary on the channel. This is very true. Very, very true. Okay, my friends. Let's see what we can do on this side over here. So let's work the scaffolding out a little bit. There we go. It's fun. Like, I love building way up in the air like this. Back in 2010, most buildings within Minecraft were always within the ground, like always kind of like a little hobbit hole, if you will. But I always enjoyed building way up in the air. This was before YouTube. All right, there we go. Looking good. All right. So let's zip on over here. Let's click that right there. And I want to work in this section right here. So let's work on that a little bit. We'll jump on over and bring that around. There we go. Okay, awesome. So let me clear out what's over here. There we go. And let's have a little steak. Now this is like the greatest restaurant view of all time. Greatest steak restaurant. Okay, so my friends, let's just work on getting a little bit of snow built up here. Like we talked about before, we like to use a combination of our diorite, polished and unpolished, and then contributing a bit of snow on top. And then under the areas, we like to put a little bit of ice. What's nice about it is sometimes you can cut into the mountain, put some torches behind the ice, and then it creates a really cool glow effect, which is always nice. You played Minecraft since 2009? Nice, nice. There we go, cut those pieces out. Oh, hello, we're breaking all sorts of things out of there. There we go, bring that over there. And we'll start cutting these pieces in like this, and that should look pretty good. Okay, so I've been trying to find out what our next modded series is. You know, we've talked quite a bit about this lately, is trying to find something that we all want to kind of watch and do. And what I've come up with is this. I think for Twitch, and I'm always looking for a Twitch series, but then I never know where to do it. Like, oh, should I do that on YouTube? Should I do it on Twitch? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create... I want to do this either, this is the tough thing. Maybe you guys can help me with this. I want to do a zoo. I want to do Moat Creatures. I want to get all of the, you know, the things that we had in Stud Tech. I want building the Deco Craft. I want Carpenter's Blocks, Chisel Mod, all those good things that we used in that mod. And I want to build a super cool zoo. So I want to do that. And I think that would be really kind of fun. So Scar's super awesome zoo, okay? So I've been thinking about doing that. On just Twitch. Then maybe we could do highlights on YouTube. But let me know what your guys' thoughts are on that. We've been always looking for like a new series to do on Twitch, like the Skyrim Village, stuff like that. So that's one of my ideas. For YouTube itself, I've been thinking about. I'm not good with mods, but I want to try to put together a mod pack around the Crafting Dead series that had the mods that we like the Chisel mod, all those things, so we could have a little bit more variety in the video instead of just kind of running from zombies. You know, maybe incorporate a little bit of building, a little bit of more adventure, stuff like that. I don't want that. Clear that out. But that's kind of what I'm thinking about right now. I just haven't set on one particular thing yet to do. The issue would be with most creatures. The developer of that mod doesn't like mod packs. So if I were to use that, which is the best creature mod, at least as of last year when I was looking at mods, is for creatures. Like that's the best mod for creatures. So an issue would be that mod wouldn't be able to be released. So like I would prefer to have something that we could all play together. So we could set the mod up in a way that you guys can download it and then add most creatures on your own. Then we wouldn't violate any terms and conditions. So I don't know yet. We're still trying to figure that out. Still trying to figure that out. Toby Prom, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. All right, there we go. So much cookies and cream, very much so. We do need to add a little bit more snow, but I like this. I think this adds quite a bit to this section, and I'm actually kind of liking this just the way it is. Sometimes less is more, my friends. Sometimes less is more. One thing I probably do is I'll add a little bit of snow just on top of those sections, but I'm going to leave it there for now, and then let's start working over here a little bit. This section right here looks like a candidate. You look like a candidate for... Jelly's here. Come on, Jelly. You can come in. Come on in. Come on. If she jumps up on my bed, I will be able to bring her on the stream. If she stays on the ground, then I won't be able to grab her. There we go. Looking good, looking good. And we're just going to add a little bit of snow along here. So much cookies and cream. The build is looking good. Well, thank you. I'm happy you liked it. There we go, and it sounds like we broke the music. Oh no, it's back. It's back, never mind. I lied. So yeah, I don't know. There's so much jelly in the chat. Oh yeah, she's right on the bed. She's looking for a nap. Put this across there. Another thing I want to do. Another thing, I think you guys are gonna like this too. Something different, non-gaming related. It turns out in the creative section of Twitch, you can assemble Legos. Perfect for me. So would you guys like to see a completely relaxed hangout stream where we build Legos once in a while? Like it's not an everyday thing. It's not like my entire channel is going to be Lego building, but once in a while as like a random thing, like, hey, let's go hang out with Scar and build Legos. I think it would be really fun. It's just super random. I was looking through the creative terms and conditions on Twitch and I was like, you can do this, you can do that. Lego builds, yes. So I think it'd be pretty fun. I'm trying to figure out exactly how to do it. I found I can hook up my GoPro to OBS, so I have two different cameras, one down on the object we're creating, and then one on me as an overview of the project. Fanboy Lego. Well, I'm glad you like that. Yeah, so so in my Amazon cart right now, I have Wally. The Wally Lego, which looks really cool to build. So if I do it, that'll be our first build. Some Lego hype. I'm glad you guys like that. See, I come up with ideas, but I never really tell anybody. So maybe if I tell you guys more, I'll probably do it. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe we'll do that next week. Yeah. You guys have to hold me to it, by the way. There we go. I like that. Let's jump back to Scar's carpentry headquarters and let's get some actual snow carpets, and then we'll build these set. Build a Minecraft Lego. I got a grudge against the Minecraft Legos. They're so expensive for so little. Like I look at the Minecraft Legos and it's like miniature little blocks, and they're always like they always feel like they're 10 times more than the regular Legos. It's like, gosh dang it. I got a grudge against them. Also, they sent the Minecraft Legos out to like 100 Minecraft YouTubers, and I wasn't on that list. So I'm holding a grudge. But maybe someday. Maybe someday we'll get the Lego Minecraft ones. Someday. All right, there we go. So let's just add some snow on top. There we go. And put that across there. And yeah, that's looking good. So let's jump up here, add that. But yeah, I think that'll be fun. Maybe I'll undo one of the Legos behind me and we'll reassemble it, because I got the DeLorean behind me and I have the Ghostbusters car, which they're super fun builds. Like they're not complicated, they're quick, fun. Yeah, Legos are ridiculously expensive. I saw the Sandcrawler on Amazon. I was just flipping through things, and at the corner of my eye, I saw the Star Wars Sandcrawler, and I'm like, and turned out that thing's like $200. I'm like, no, thank you, no thanks. I love you long time, but no, you're not $200 of love. So, yeah, Legos can be a little pricey. You missed the Ghostbusters? Isn't there a new Ghostbusters coming out? Isn't that a thing? There we go, jump up here. I actually heard there was a Ghostbusters game coming out, which might be interesting. Bet you guys, let's see, let me get this over there. Looking good. Bring that up, nice. Have I seen the Death Star Lego? No, but I bet it's like $1,000. If the Sandcrawler's $200-300. When will we begin the city? We're gonna do a cool house first, and I think you guys are gonna really like this kind of a Rocky Mountain ranch style house. Then we're gonna work on the city. The city needed a little more planning, a little more fleshing out. It just needed a bit more work. Okay, I'm gonna do a small glacier off of this peak right there. That'll flow this way. And then oh, hello down there, you're still there, I see. Then we're gonna work on doing a glacier that kind of fills in this crack going down there. So when you do think of, like, if you are terraforming, it's $700. Yeah, we'll skip maybe the Lego Death Star for now. Well, think about the glaciers in a way how they would flow off a mountain, how they kind of melt down. See how this is gonna kind of flow down there as it starts out here and then gets wider as it flows down. I think that'll look really good. I'm kind of in the mood to do this one first. This one's just appealing to me at the moment. Let's make sure we have enough supplies on us. I think we'll probably be good. So yeah, so let's just start working this out a little bit here. There we go. Cut that out like that. And see how we're just gonna slowly widen it. Or actually, no. Did I just mix that up? Does the glacier get skinnier as it goes down? I don't know. I don't know. We can just do whatever we want. It's Scarland. We can use our own imaginations. You know, that's the thing. Once in a while, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it skinnier and gets wider down at the bottom. Yeah, it's Scarland. It's Minecraft. We can do whatever we want. That's kind of my philosophy when it comes to realism within Minecraft, is you kind of like start at a place of kind of a realistic design, and then you kind of make it how you want. It's kind of my philosophy when it comes to Minecraft. There we go. And bring those pieces up like that. Looking good, looking good. Oh, hello. You're not supposed to be there. Hey, let's knock Bob out. Let's throw a rock on his head. All right. Let's see. Let's get those pieces across there, and we'll cut in here. Yeah, that'll look good. And we'll cut out you. Sorry about that. There you go. And I'm gonna remove some of this dirt along this section too. There we go. One more block. There we go. Let's get that in there. Looking good. Nice. Awesome. Okay. Beautiful. So let's work our way back up because we are completely out of blocks. Where's my scaffolding? Oh, there it is. Do we have any? Uh-oh. Okay, we got 12. We have 12. I know I've got... Wait. Here it is. There we go. Nice. Nice. We'll grab a couple extra. Use the snowballs to hit Bob. That's a great idea. We're so doing that right now. Let's arm up. Here we go. We're gonna take out this creeper, my friends. Here we go. Hey, Bob. How you doing down there? Doing good? Oh, what happened? Oh, you don't know where the snowballs are coming from? Oh, he's trying to get away. Oh, he just got real angry. He's got real angry with us. I could do this all day. We'll save a few for when we get closer down there. Hey, so here's that glacier. See how we started up a little skinnier and then we kind of widened as we went down? That's kind of the design I was kind of going with. You don't think Bob is scary? I think Bob is very scary. He's a very, very scary man. He's down there, he's inspecting our glacier design, and if he doesn't approve of it, he's gonna destroy it. That's why I fear him. Hey, Bob, what's up, man? You doing good down there? Surprise, it's Scar again. You just got scarred. Anyway, let me cut this out of there, grab a couple extra blocks, beautiful, wonderful, remove the stake for now, and let's just widen this just a little bit more right here. There we go, looking good, looking good. And then what we can do is take a little bit of this, and we'll just bring that down like that. Awesome. So yeah, I like to use these blocks as our snow blocks, just because they add just a little bit more to it. It looks like, you know, there's rock kind of sticking out of it and stuff like that. I think it adds a little bit more to the design. There we go. And I think this will look really nice next to our fishing cabin. So really give that whole fishing cabin area a much better design, looking out the windows where you can see the snow mountains and stuff like that. And it's finally complete, which is cool because we worked on the fishing cabin a long time ago, and this was always something that was planned on doing and we never got a chance to, but it's nice we're finally getting to it. I haven't checked in with the chat for a while and I'm super sorry. Yeah, poor Bob. I know. It's not Bob's fault 100%, just a little bit. Like maybe 70% his fault. I'll give him that. There we go. Awesome. All right, so let's take a look at the mountain here. As you can see, we need to do just a little more up there, but I'm loving this little glacier down here. I think that's going to really look cool. And for the most part, I think we got the main sections complete. So we've got the main kind of structural design of the mountain complete. So we got the, you know, the stone all built in there. And now we just kind of need to work on getting the final kind of design of the snow. I want to put the ice under it. So I need to get that installed. And other than that, I think we've got the main sections complete. Now it's kind of the small fun details. Hopper, welcome to the stream. It's great to have you and welcome. Oh, I almost walked off the side. Reading the chat, walking off the side, walking off the mountain. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna put a couple more blocks right there. Okay, that's the last thing I was gonna do there, I think. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. We've got that complete, beautiful. Okay, so let's work on getting that ice installed. So the ice can go right under here. So let's see if we can kind of stand under here, grab out our ice, and what we can do is kind of add some detail under here. So as you can see, we can kind of bring the ice down like that. There we go. Cut that in there like that. And now we have no way of getting out of here. So we're gonna have to build up a little bit of scaffolding. There we go. Cut in there like that. Okay, awesome. And then down here, let's see what we can do about connecting these pieces together like that. Doing a little bit of an overhang always kind of looks cool because then that's an easier way of getting the ice installed under here like that. Awesome. Okay, now we can come back under here and add our ice. There we go. Nice, like that. Oh, hello, you're not supposed to be there. There we go. Let's check the back side over here. You should create a Minecraft building server or a Patreon survival server. I actually have a meeting with Patreon on Monday, so I'm not sure what'll come of it, but I do have a meeting with them. All right, so cut this section out over here, cut that in like that, and looking good, looking good. Awesome, and we'll cut these pieces over here like that. Nice, I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Nice, I like that. That'll be good. Let's jump over here and just see how this is looking. I think adding just a little bit more on this side over here will look good. And of course, guys, if you have any questions, you can always go Q&A Scar in the chat here. So hashtag Q&A Scar, or you can go hashtag Q&A on Twitter. So yeah, if you have any questions, definitely hit me up on there. All right, get that in there, looking good, looking good. Let me stick in just an extra piece of ice right there. And we'll stick in, I think I'm gonna leave that one out. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so as you can see how the glacier kind of flows out the mountain, and then we kind of overhang it a little bit. And then from that overhang, we insert ice kind of on the bottom section here. And yeah, I think that looks pretty good. And that'll look nice from a distance. There we go, let's clear out all of this. There we go, clear out all that. Nice. And then we're just gonna grab out this, and we're just gonna put a couple little flakes of snow here and there. Awesome. Q&A, why do I have a breathing tube? They're just oxygen tubes. They just help me breathe a little bit better. Breathing's not always so great because I have a neuromuscular disease, so you know, occasionally I have to wear this, especially if I'm doing a lot of talking, like for a stream. I don't wear it 100% in the day, even though most doctors want me to, just because it gets really annoying, and sometimes you just need a break from stuff once in a while. But any kind of, you know, exercise, any type of moving around, talking, sleeping. Well, I'm supposed to use it when I'm asleep, but yeah, it just helps me breathe a little bit better when I'm having difficulty breathing. And yeah, actually it just makes it possible to do this in the first place. If I didn't have it on, it would just make it much more difficult. I wouldn't be able to get as many words out. I wouldn't be able to stream as long. It would just be me sounding like that kid from Malcolm in the Middle. Be like, I'm sure you guys know that is Steve. Poor Steve. Yeah. So got that set up. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. Bring this over here. Cut that in there like that. And yeah, I'm happy with that. Please, can you check your Twitter? I'm checking it. I'm checking it. If you send something at some time today or sometime yesterday, unfortunately, sometimes those things can get lost just because of the volume of stuff that's sent to me. So definitely, if you sent me a message, please try to send it again so I can check it out. Do you have any thoughts on getting more cats or animals? We've always considered getting another cat. I was looking over at Jelly. The question with getting another cat would be is Jelly, would Jelly like another cat? Would you know, would she, you know, get along with it? Another thing I've considered once in a while is like a dog, but the problem with getting a dog is I just don't have a lot of extra time because, you know, dogs are quite a bit of maintenance, where cats are pretty low maintenance, and like Jelly's very low maintenance. Like she just does her own cat thing and she acts like a dog, which is nice. So she's kind of like a cat dog. We talked about cat dog in recent video. So she's like a perfect cat. Like she's a lot like a dog. You get home, she runs up to you. You know, she's always wanting to play and all that stuff. So if I did get a dog, it would definitely be like one of the like the Klekai dogs. They're like a smaller version of a husky dog. I'm not a huge like big dog person because big dogs just love to like beat me up, and they've always done it. They just, especially in a wheelchair, they think you're down low and you're ready to play. Like being like in a wheelchair, you're somewhat lower, so that like a big dog thinks like, oh boy, this guy's on the floor here ready to play, so they'll like run up to you and just harass you for hours. They drive me crazy. So I'd probably get a smaller dog. There we go. Awesome. And bring that up there. Looking good, looking good. Yeah, I remember in a stream a while back, you guys found pictures of those Klekai and you were just spamming my Twitter, which was totally awesome, with pictures of them. They're so cute. Like you gotta search for those. They're super cute. All right, that is looking good. I'm gonna cut all this out of there. There we go. Yeah, big dogs. They just assume that you're just ready for playtime. Scar is ready for playtime. He is right down at my level. Also, and another thing is, if it's a big dog, their tail hits you in the face when you're like in a wheelchair. It's like, stop. Sometimes they'll back into you. It's like, stop abusing me, please, for like 5 minutes. Oh, David, I'm super sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. All right, there we go. And let's cut that in there like so. And bring this up to here. There we go. And let's see. Let's get that ice starting to get under there. Let's get a little bit of ice action. There we go. Get a little ice up out here. Just a little bit, not a ton. We don't want to get too ice crazy. There we go. Oh, hello. No, I don't want that. See, that's like what we talked about earlier, is we want to make sure that the blocks we're putting in look natural. We want them to kind of flow in there like that. I think that looks pretty good. And we can come back over here and just stick in just a little bit of ice, but I'm going to do it one block backwards like that. There we go. Fill that in like that. Get that in there. And there we go. I think that looks pretty good. This will have a nice, better presence. Somebody was also asking when we'll do periodic updates of Scarland. So since the updates come out, I've actually done quite a bit of work off camera within Scarland, mostly terrain things. And then soon we're going to have some major new projects in Scarland. So I'll probably do them after each project like we do with Scar World. So once we finish a major project, we do, you know, a tour with the world download. I think that's a good way of doing it instead of just like constantly updating the world file. Is that something you guys would like to see? You know, once the project's done, then we do kind of like a tour with the world download. I think that's a good way of doing it. But yeah, I do want to get your guys' thoughts on that before we even start that process. Now, I haven't got a chance to take a look at today's video comments, which I'll do after stream. Let me put that down there. I asked you guys in the stream, how long have you been a Scar subscriber? Like, how long have you been subscribed to the channel? I'm really interested to see. I usually ask this once or twice a year just to kind of get a feel for kind of who's subscribed, how long, different things like that. It's always interesting. One of my favorite questions to ask is how long you guys have been subscribed to the channel and all that stuff. There we go. And now I'm going to work my way up a little higher just to see what we can do at the very top. So I'm looking forward to. If you guys haven't seen today's video or haven't commented yet, definitely do so, because I'm looking forward to hearing how long you guys have been subscribed for. There we go. What is the name of my new microphone? This is the RE320. There we go. You've probably seen this style microphone a lot too on like radio shows. That's usually the RE20. It's a much more expensive microphone. This one was a little bit. It's nearly the same quality. Maybe not 100%, but it's nearly the same quality at quite a bit cheaper price. So this was more in line. Oops, hello. Will I leave you there? No, I don't like you. I'm gonna remove you. No offense. There we go. Got that in there. Awesome. But yeah, I really like it so far. I think the videos that it has showed up in, I think you guys are gonna like it. I think all of the block hood videos have had the new microphone. The next scrap mechanic will have the new microphone. I believe the TIE Fighter actually had the new microphone. But yeah, I think it'll be good. To a vid, what's on my iPhone? I don't really have that many good apps on my iPhone. It would be a pretty boring video, to be honest. What have you missed in the last 20 minutes? Well, what we've done is we've come under the glacier and we've added a bunch of ice. So we've added a bunch of ice because I think it's kind of cool to, when you have the glacier come down, you have a little bit of an overhang of the snow. So the snow kind of, as it flows off, it kind of builds up down here a little bit, and then under it, there's ice. So we've been installing the ice down there, and then we worked over here. As you can see, we've got a new glacier down there, and we worked the glacier up on this side. We're nearly complete in this area. I would like to make something right here, and then right there. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Cassie, that's so awesome about the hats. I love that. That's awesome. Could you send me a link on Twitter to your new hat store? That's super awesome. When I get my new shelves, so as you can see, I've got 2 new shelves behind me with some miscellaneous things, and then I'm gonna have 2 more on that side. I'm gonna put the creeper hat right there, right above my shoulder. So I love that hat. I love it. I miss it not having my coat rack there, but it's also much better not having that coat rack there because I ran into it all the time. The hats were always flying around, and it makes life a little easier. But I can't wait to get that second set of shelves built up so I can do that. But yeah, please send me a link to your new hat store. All right, there we go. Looking good. All right, how do we want to do this? I think we're going to start right here, right there. Awesome. Nice. There we go. Looking good. You know what would be really awesome is if you did, you know, you might be doing this, maybe stream your knitting of hats on Twitch in the creative section, that'd be really cool. That'd be really cool. I'd like to watch that. There we go. There we go. Good. I like that. And we'll come down here just a little bit more. There we go. You know who I miss quite a bit? Stud. You know, I haven't talked to Stud in a little while, but he seems to be doing really well. Like, he's doing a lot of cool stuff right now. Unfortunately, you know, he stopped making YouTube videos, and I have a feeling he may come back, but I know he's doing a lot of really awesome stuff. Like, if you follow Stud on Instagram, he's building and making things, like, which is really cool. He's making all sorts of cool things. He opened an Etsy shop, and he's going to college and all that good stuff. But yeah, Stud's doing really good. I do miss him. I miss him and on Stud Tech and all that stuff. But I'm happy for Stud because he is doing well. But hopefully, yeah, Stud Muffin Sam. But hopefully, maybe we could get him on like a video or something. We could talk about the old days or something. We could do like a classic 2008 to 10 style dual commentary. Just talk about the old days, Call of Duty, how we started together, kind of. So that'd be cool. Yes, I haven't talked to him in a very long time. He just, you know, I think he got burnt out of videos a little bit. Had a lot going on, like, in his personal life. Oh gosh, there's Bob. There's Bob up there. Hello there, Bob. Oh, we have snowballs. Oh, this is gonna be great. This will be a moment I will remember forever. Oh, whoops. Whoa, I'm way off. So anticlimactic. I actually did get him off, but I also missed like 5 of them. And we're out of snowballs, which makes me sad. Kill Bob. Yeah, we will. Don't worry. I'm always into that. As you know, as you could tell by the stats I showed, I've killed like 1,500 of them. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. Yeah, I think that's looking good. What we're going to do now is let's just cut in here just a little bit. We'll carve out as much as we can without getting a little bit overboard. And we'll just fill in a little bit of ice under here. There we go, looking good. One thing that's really great is that the ice has these lights back there, which you can't really see through there down below, but the light will shine through and just ever so slightly light the glacier, which is cool. Nice, I like that. All right, next stop, we're going all the way up. Let's check to make sure our inventories are full before we go up there because it's a long ways down. Do I speak French? No, unfortunately I don't. I would like to speak another language someday. Someday I would like to. Get that in there, grab that. And let's just grab a couple more sheets of our snow, grab a couple of these bad boys. And I think we're clear for launch. Are we good? We're good. I'm trying to read the chat, and I'm also trying not to die. So it's two things. We're working really hard on not having any of these things happen. You speak 3 languages? Well, you are an impressive individual. I tip my hat if I had a hat. If I had a hat? Oh, thank you. Oh, I can't wait to check out this. I will check that. I'll check the store out after the stream, which I'm super excited to see. All right, so let's get up here. Like I said, I think it would be super cool if you did a little bit of streaming of the hat making on Twitch. I think that would be really cool to see like a stream of, you know, your knitting process of how you do it and stuff. I think that'd be really cool. There we go. You're learning French right now. It's awesome. Yeah, I always wanted to learn a language. I was thinking of learning Japanese. I wanted to learn like a difficult language, something just different a little bit. I know it's that's a very difficult language, very like complex, but that was one I wanted to like a few years ago, but never got around to it. Oh no! Oh gosh! Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Oh boy, we got this. We got this. Uh-oh. You know what happened there? It wasn't my fault. It was the Twitch sleepy music. It put me to sleep as I was scaffolding up. You know, I was starting to get a little sleepy, started to get a little off the scaffolding. It's literally just started like hurricaning outside. Like the wind and rain just started. All right, so Twitch sleepy music is putting me to sleep. We're going on full reset here. We're hitting a new button. There we go. New music has been engaged. Yes, I am very. Oh, there we go. There's the jelly fail. That's the first time I've seen that for our fail. That's awesome. I'm so glad. I think that one came out the best of the jelly fail. That's Jelly when she was a kitten. When she was a kitten. There we go. Cut that in there like that. Awesome. Beautiful. And let's see how we want to do this top glacier here. These are glaciers that we want to do a little smaller. We're trying to do a bit of forced perspective. If you don't know what forced perspective is, it's to take something and make it look, forcing it to make it look, as it gets, smaller at the bottom or bigger at the bottom, smaller at the top. And you're trying to manipulate it to make it look even bigger. So you see something like this at like Disneyland or something, how you would make the castle with a wide bottom, with a wide base and a very narrow top to it. And it gives it more of a forced perspective feel to it. We've done this practice quite a few times in Minecraft with pretty good success, actually. We did it with our suspension bridge out there. We did it with a couple other things with that design. Show us Jelly. I will in a little bit. Let's get this little glacier built, and then we'll definitely take a look at Jelly. We'll get her on the camera. We'll see how she's doing. Probably going to be really upset with us, but that's okay. She can get over it. Is this live? It is live. It is live. Beast, welcome. I know sometimes it gets real confusing because the playlist runs on here and I have ice melting. What's going on over here? We'll have to fix that later. Yeah, so sometimes the playlist does run on the channel. And that can be a little confusing for people, and they're like, oh, wait, is Scar live? Wait, no, this isn't live. This is from a month ago. But yeah, this is actually live right now. But if you're watching this on the playlist, I'm super sorry. This isn't live for you. I still love you. Thank you so much for coming out and watching. There we go. Awesome. All right. And, you could get the live experience if you tweet me on Twitter while you're watching. Like, Scar, I'm watching you build Glacier right now on Twitch. So you could do that. All right, there we go. And click that on there, and let's fill in all the blocks over here. There we go. Get the snow all up there, looking super fancy. And I can't tell you guys how excited I am to finally have this project complete. Because I had the vision of Scar Mountain for a long, long time. It's just, lots of other projects and stuff come up, and we didn't get around to it. But now, we have it all complete, which makes Scar super, super happy. And I'm almost done. We are nearly done, which is exciting. Now I'm just filling in some extra spots with some snow. Just a little snow here and there I think will look really nice. And who's ready for a little bit of maximum overdrive? Which I'm kind of excited for because it's a new kind of small indie game. They were super kind to send me a key over, and what you do is you're an alien and you destroy cities, which sounds like a lot of fun. So yeah, who's ready for a little bit of maximum overdrive? Oh, hello there, Bob. Hello there. You stay over there. I'll stay over here. We'll do our own thing. It'll be super awesome like that. All right, let's take a look at what this looks like from a distance. Okay, so top glacier is a little awkward. Top glacier is a little awkward. I like this one. I think that's good. We can extend it up just a little bit more. I like these glaciers. I think those came out nice. I think a little bit more snow on all of these blocks along here would look really cool. I think that would be really awesome. Get that all set up. But yeah, so let's do that. Let's see if we can get that mountain up there just to look a little bit better. It was a little awkward for my taste. Just didn't look 100% correct. Are we allowed to tweet your builds? Of course of course, I love it when people send me their builds on Minecraft to my Twitter. I love seeing the things you guys build. I always encourage that, of course. There we go. Awesome. All right. So we wanted to make this about 10% less awkward looking. So let's do that. But yeah, Send me that on Twitter. I'd love to see any of your builds. Okay, all right, let's try to make this 10% less awkward looking. You build whatever I do on your phone? Well, that's awesome. I always applaud people for being able to build on the phone. I am so bad at Pocket Edition. So when I see people do something really cool on Berlin, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. It's great to have you come on over. We haven't talked in a long time. So like I was saying, the people who build on the iPhone or the Android or whatever, mobile device, if you will, I always applaud them because it takes a bit more skill actually to be able to build on a phone, just because of, you know, the controls. It's a little bit more difficult. It gets me super frustrated. I guess I'm just too used to using a keyboard and a mouse that it's more difficult for me to just learn it and transfer it over. I just stick to the keyboard and mouse. Even a console, like, can be sometimes a little difficult. A question about sending things on Twitter. I get this quite often. Somebody will, you know, take a screenshot within Minecraft and try to send it. Minecraft will take those screenshots in a PNG format. You need to transcode those into. You need to change that file to a JPEG for Twitter to drag and drop into Twitter. You know, like picture viewer or Paint in Microsoft or Viewer and Mac or whatever will change it to a JPEG. Yeah, I seriously can't do anything in mobile. I agree, cats. I agree. It's a rough world over there in the mobile department. I wanted the torch, not the carpet, but that's okay. I'll take it anyway. There we go. So I just want to build that up a little bit. I think that'll look really nice from a distance. I'm going to work this glacier down just a smidge bit more in that direction over there. And if it does look any more awkward, we can run a couple more of these pillars going straight up. I think that'll be good. And the next thing I want to do is I just want to increase the top layer just ever so slightly. I think that'll look really cool if we just add just ever so slight more of our stone up here. There we go. Get that up there like that. Beautiful. And cut that in there like that, and I think that'll look really cool. Anything else? I think that's good on that direction. We can run another stone pillar. We can run another stone pillar from here upwards. I think that'll look good. So yeah, we're trying to make this less awkward. I think we're somewhat succeeding. There we go. Not that side. See how we always want to leave at least one of the snow blocks uncovered, because the snow would need to fall, and if there's ice, if there's a stone block, then a snow block, that doesn't make sense. Have I ever played the 360 version? No, I don't own a 360 console or an Xbox. All right, we're taking down this gigantic scaffolding pillar right here. This is a gigantic scaffolding pillar. Will I make a zoo? What I want to do is make a zoo with Mo creatures on Twitch. I think that's one of my next projects. I'm trying to figure out, at this point, I'm just trying to figure out how to make a mod pack. I've never made one. I'm sure I can figure it out eventually. And that looks like a zombie. Zombie with a hard hat. I feel really bad. Oh, I was gonna push him over the edge, which I feel less bad about now. Do I watch the Hermitcraft? Oh, I love Hermitcraft. All the folks over there are super duper awesome. Super duper awesome. All right, let's see if this looks less awkward. Let me know, all right? Let me know if this looks 10% less awkward. Okay, I'm about to turn. maybe 2% less awkward. I think it needs to be a little taller maybe, see what we're working on is this glacier right here. It doesn't look right. It needs to be maybe just more flush with the side of the mountain, and then maybe a little skinnier. Do I watch Flash or Arrow? This came to me on the Twitter. I watched Arrow the first 1 or 2. I think I watched the first 2 seasons. And then for some reason they really went off the rails a little bit. It feels like on that show a little bit, and I stopped watching it. Yeah, I agree. It needs to drop down, like you said, maybe be a little bit taller. It's just a little awkward. So let's do a little bit more on that. I want to work on something else, so I want to finish this crazy thing up. Okay, let's see what we can do. Yeah, the thing is, like when you're up here, you think, oh, that looks great. But when you get that far off perspective of it, that's when things usually start to fall apart. It's very difficult sometimes to get something that looks great up close and from afar. Oh no, that's it, we're dead. Oh, apparently not. Never mind, I lied. I lied. Bring down the ice a bit more. Let me see. Oh yeah, that could work. See, is this like we were talking about? Bring this. I'm really worried about that creeper. Bringing the ice down just a little bit more to here. That might look good. And then maybe cutting this in, just shaving off a little bit of the width of that. I think it should help. How do I learn to paint? So, I've always wanted to be a concept artist for Pixar, Imagineering, stuff like that. And the best way, so I've always wanted to do that. So art, things like that have always appealed to me. There we go, cook this in there like that. Let me just cut this over here. So you just gotta learn. You gotta practice, and practice more. That's the key to painting. Learn the basic fundamentals of painting, drawing, whatever that is, and then just practice constantly, and eventually you'll start seeing results. I did when I started painting. I started seeing things were turning around, starting to look actually like a mountain, like a tree eventually. But unfortunately, I haven't painted in so long. YouTube just takes every minute of the day away that I just constantly forget to. I think we did it. I think we shaved off what I need there, and then let's add a little more to the ice down at the bottom. You just have to practice. You got to learn those fundamentals, learn as much as you can, and then all it takes from there is practice. Anybody can. I can guarantee you that anybody can learn how to draw, learn how to paint, as long as you put in the time to practice. Practice and constantly practicing your craft. All right, there we go. I mean, it's legitimately the same thing with Minecraft. You know, if you learn the basics of how to make a roof, you make basics of what colors and things like that look good next to each other, and then just practice. Another key is to learn all the rules of painting, learn all the rules of photography, all the things that people refer to as rules. And then once you know that, then it's very easy to learn how to break those rules and make something unique and original to you. There we go. You'll hear a lot of people in photography like, you know, you gotta stick to the 3/4 rule or something like that. But once you understand why and what the difference is between a picture who has followed, you know, the golden rule or the golden spiral or whatever, things like that, once you understand, oh, that's the difference, and then you can figure out, oh, maybe if I just tweak it a little in this direction, a little in this direction, once you understand the rules of it, then you can break them. More like guidelines. If I had to choose a game to play for the rest of my life, yeah, I would probably pick Minecraft. I think there's always something different to do in Minecraft. Whereas, like, say, Call of Duty, you get burnt out because it's the same thing over and over again. Whereas Minecraft, you can constantly create and change and do things. You can completely change the game to be something completely different than you were just playing. And I think we're making progress on that glacier. I like the suggestion about the ice. I think that really did help. I think even bringing it down just a little bit more will help also. And then maybe shaving off like this block, that block, and then bringing this part down just a little more. I think that'll be good. But I'm going to leave it to that for now. because I want to start getting some of just the snow carpets down. So let's work on that. Grab out that, clear all these guys out of there, bring that down like that. Oh, shaders. Shaders. Yeah, I've been considering using shaders for our Chaoscraft series, just to add a little extra something to the design. I think that might be kind of a fun thing to do for that series. Scarland can be a little difficult to use shaders on, depending on where you are within the world. If you're over at the roller coaster, it can get a little laggy at times. It can definitely get a little laggy at times. But on Chaoscraft, I think it'd probably be okay there. Scar World definitely could do it there. There's just certain worlds of mine that, like Scarland, that just can be a little, they're a little aggressive on the system sometimes, just because we have certain areas just have a lot going on. There we go. Just want to cut some of these blocks down just ever so slightly. Beautiful. Cut that piece in there. Awesome. You can find the ice farm in Scarland. The ice farm is so ugly, and I meant to take it down before I put the world up for download. And I walked by it the other day, and I was like, oh, I completely forgot to take that ugly ice farm down. But I still need a little bit more ice, so I'm gonna leave it up just ever so slight longer, just because I do need a little bit more ice. There we go. I think we're starting to make progress. Yeah, we started with such an incredibly awkward glacier, but I think we're making progress. One thing I'll do here is take this block down one block and move. I think I'll move this block down just ever so slightly, and then maybe bring the snow in this little curve across there, and maybe bring these down just ever so slightly. But I think we're making progress there. Where is the ice farm? The ice farm is right next to the tree farm. So it's right next to the tree farm. I forgot how exactly it works nowadays. There was a time when you only needed to go up a certain elevation to create ice, and then it was more like biome specific, and it changed, and that was like the only like reasonable spot I could find to do my ice harvesting. So that's kind of why it's right there. There we go. Just want to bring that section up just a little bit more. Can you imagine how fast this would be in creative? But it's more, we feel more like accomplished when we do create something in survival. But boy, it takes a long time to do this in survival. Hey cats, we'll see you later. Thanks so much for coming out. When are we starting in Scar City? We're gonna do a house first in Scarland, a new house, just because I haven't got some of the exact designs I want done for Scar City. It needs a bit of pre-planning. That's a series that I'm gonna need to try a little bit of pre-planning with. So yeah, it's definitely gonna happen. It's just I'm going to do another quick series before it, and then we're gonna work on it. Okay, so remember we talked about we wanted to bring down this one right there. I think that'll be really good. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna start to add a little bit of snow on top of these guys. There we go. Nice. I'm gonna bring over here, just bring a little bit of snow. So this is just kind of small little flakes of snow that have fallen onto the more frozen glacier. There we go. I'm liking that. I'm liking that quite a bit. Let's clear out the scaffolding. Come on. There we go. Yeah, Scar City is actually going to be right over there. So right into that kind of spot right there. That's where the city's going to be. And I'm thinking about, you know, that's where our fire station, our police station, a few skyscrapers, and then quite a few smaller homes. I think it would be really fun to kind of get kind of creative with the homes. Maybe name them after, you know, notable people and stuff like that. I think could be really cool. Maybe we could even name some of the houses, you know, the names for the houses on the addresses could be, you know, you know, subscribers here on Twitch. Who knows? We can come up with some really fun things. And yeah, look at that. I think that is starting to come out. I think that's looking really good.